Part two of the novel is about the story before Pyle died. So one day, Feng was out out to visit her sister, but Fuller wants Feng to stay because Pyle would come to visit without invitation. But Feng thinks like Pyle just came to talk about business. And Fuller got a letter from England that they want him back, but Fuller didn't want to leave Vietnam or phone, so he wrote letters back wishes Sim could let him stay in Vietnam. At that time, Pyle took his dog Duke arrived and they just drink whiskey and talk about phone. And that time phone came back, she was possible called back by her sister, and Folder Pyle wants to talk with phone to show his love. However, his French was not good enough, so he wanted Folder to be the translator and to help him to say see all the things to phone. It's all about Pyle hope phone could choose stay with him instead of Folder. However, Fong decided to stay with Fuller and reject Pyle wants to get married. Pyle was upset and he left, and Fong just still serve Fuller, and Fuller write the second letter, which is for his wife in England, and he wanted his wife could agree to divorce so that he could marry Fong. And then after a few days, Fowler and Pyle went to a Codis festival in Taiyin. Fowler was interviewing a deputy of the religions leader and asked him about the general Thai, but he got nothing. At that time, a commandant come to say hi, and Pyle talked with him, and Fowler just went into cathedral wait for Pyle. So after all things done, they decided to drive back, and on their way home, they were just talking about Piles talked about he couldn't stay too close to phone, and he want to make sure that phoner will never leave phone. However, the car comes halfway, and it was out of gas. It shouldn't be empty. That means someone in Taiwan hands empty the gas and leave it just enough gas for the car to get out of their room. In the road, there's just watchtowers, and there's no other places they can take a rest. So they found the nearest watchtower. Fuller called up and got not answer back. So he decided to take rest, be shot, and climb into the tower. There were two men in the tower. They were Vietnam armies. However, they really scared and they didn't shoot. Folder called Pyle came up into the tower. They tried to talk with the two Vietnams, but they cannot speak English or French well. So Folder just went to bed. And in the midnight, Fowler waked up and go to get a blanket in his car, and he heard an explosion near him. And when he came back to the tower, Pyle and Fowler they start to discuss about film, and then the topics got deeper, about philosophy and sex and love or death, and then a magnificent voice enters the tower when Pyle was about to sharing something, and they have been discovered. So Fuller suggests that they should get out as fast as they could before they were shot by those armies. However, when Folders jumped down from the tower, his left ankle was injured. It was too hurt that he even cannot move. So Pyle came to help Folder, but Folder beats Pyle go away because he didn't want Pyle got caught too. However, Pyle stayed and helped him, and he took Folder to submerge into the mud and water so that they can hide from those soldiers. And that time, Fodor was thought if like in the same situation, but it's Pyle got injured, he might not like want to save him, and that makes Fodor feel really bad for his selfness.